let's just say that the men are giving the women exactly what they've asked for. So I was scrolling, I believe on either Instagram or TikTok, one of the two, and I came across this video here. Now, I did have to mute it because it was music playing, but nonetheless, I thought it really did highlight the new times that we are living in, to where women are pretty much being ignored. All right. And what makes it so sad to me is that these women are clearly thirsty, right? They're clearly crying out for attention. They're clearly calling out for validation, so on and so forth. But the men are like paying them no mind. And again, it goes back to what the women were asking the men for. They were asking the men to pretty much ignore them, leave them alone. Otherwise, he's going to be classified as a creep, as somebody that is just overly, once again, thirsty, somebody that is desperate, you name it, right? But I want to play this, and y'all again like the video, share the video, and subscribe per usual. And let's take a look, because it really was something that highlighted just how serious men are when it comes to being done with giving women the satisfaction of being able to wag their fingers, shame them, blame them, you name it. Okay, but let's get into it. Take a look at the men, y'all. They like, nah, I ain't looking. I'm still gonna be on my punching bag. And look at this guy here. He just completely walks clean past her. She's grinding on the floor, doing flips and splits, you name it, rub it on her body. These men are in their own world. And look at this guy. This guy is staring at himself like, nope, not gonna turn around, not gonna stare at her. Let me just look head on straight in this mirror. Now, I really want you all to pay attention to just how much these men did not care. Like, let's take that back, y'all. And again, get the likes up. This is crazy. This is what y'all wanted though, ladies, right? And pay attention to her caption. Her caption says, day 4,567 of dancing at the gym like I'm the only one there. Well, ma'am, you might as well be, because these men do not care about you. All right. They don't care how sexual in nature you are performing. They don't look. So, yeah, you might as well be by yourself. All right. But let's take this back and take a look. Nothing. She dropping it low, doing the split. Look at this. Like, this should have been the moment to where he looked. He didn't. Okay. Let me go somewhere else. And let's peep that game, you all. Could it be that these men are packing up and saying, no, no, no. Let me actually remove myself from this environment completely. So that man who had his bag, who is walking away, who's to say that he didn't already have a workout planned in that area? But due to her doing these tricks and splits, he was like, oh no, time for me to do a trick and split. Peace out. It could have been that. So where he didn't want any problems. But again, this is the type of environment that a lot of women have created. Men don't want to be put into any kind of situation to where they can be possibly held liable for something, have something put upon their reputation, their name. They're saying, no, to hell with that. Let me go somewhere else. I'll do a whole different workout routine. You got me messed up. Like, this is what the men are on. And then the other guys who are already, I guess, preoccupied with their workouts, they just decided to look, have laser focus. Because I'll be damned if I look at this girl and then she says that I'm harassing her, stalking her. No. All right. This crazy. Now, I do want to ask y'all something. This crazy, y'all. Fellas. Golly. Just, he did not care, y'all. But I do want to ask y'all something. Hold on. This cracked me up. I'm going to be real. That cracked me up. He like, girl, I'll rather stare head on at my reflection than to look at your cheeks. No. No. But I do want to ask y'all something. Fellas, are you in this mode now to where you're not giving women any attention, especially when it comes to maybe sexual attention or flirting with her, approaching her? Like, are y'all in this new mode of just kind of having laser focus and tunnel vision and not worrying yourself or preoccupying yourself with the likes of a woman trying to entice you? Y'all let me know. Put a 2 in the chat if you are just like these men in this gym, where it's like, no, I'm not looking at her. I'm not paying no mind. I'm here to do my job and go home. Put a 2 if that's you. Put a 1 if it's like, nah, let me see a chick doing splits at the gym. I'm getting ready to say what up. Let me know, okay? But I do want to continue because there are other video clips that I want to break down with you all and get you all's feedback on. Let's run the first clip.
Are complaining that men are no longer approaching them anymore. And as a man in that equation, I will have some valuable insight for you. For what I've researched, what I've gathered from what I'm asking other men, to what I see, to what I observe. Here is what men are hearing. Don't approach me in the gym, I'm there to work out. Don't approach me at my job, I'm there to work. Don't approach me in a supermarket, I'm there to shop. Don't approach me in the street, I'm trying to get home. Don't approach me in the club, I'm here with my friend just to have a good time. Don't approach me at single nights, at single events. I'm just here to support my friend. I'm just here to support my friend. I'm just here to make friends with other single women. Where, how, and when then? You let us know. Men don't want to end up on TikTok or social media involved in a story time. I know there are some men who are over the top, inappropriate, who don't approach you the right way. Late at night, when it's just you two on the street, yeah, don't cross over the road and ask her for her number. But besides those limited and very few scenarios, where and how? Where and how?
Valid question and valid point, right? And also, upon just researching this topic, because I did want to present it to you all, I was coming across a lot of women pretty much complaining about how men are not approaching them at the gym. I came across a video of a young lady, working out, and she was like, why aren't the men approaching me at the gym? I'll go ahead and insert the clip now.
You just locked in, sis. That's all. I've been told plenty of times that I look mean in the gym once a person actually approaches me or I say something to them. I might ask a question and they like, shoot, I thought you was mean. You cool. And I'm like, why you thought that? And they always say it's because of how you be looking. And I just be locked in. I be having my headphones on, music jamming, and I be in my zone working out, But now I'm trying to be more mindful, look alive, smile at people. Because when I'm in my zone, baby, I'm feeling like a beast. Like I'm focused for real, straight face, and I probably look mean. And I think that's what they think that you are, mean. So what I need you to do, if you want to be approached, is just smile more, make eye contact with people, let them know that you see them, wave sometimes, and that'll make them more comfortable to speak to you from there on out. Because you're gorgeous. So I'm sure it's a lot of people that want to speak to you. They just might feel like you might act stank or whatever the case may be. Let them know, nah, it ain't none of that. We pretty and we speak, okay? Hey.
Now, the lady who did the follow-up response, she was saying something along the lines of, it's because you may look intimidating, you look just so focused and so angry and hard body at the gym that these men are not approaching. Not so fast, okay? That is not the extent of it. A lot of the times, the men are just on guard, whether you look inviting or not, due to, again, the new day and age that we live in, the environment that a lot of women have created. Y'all have made it something that is very uncomfortable for a man. He does not know if he's going to be met with resistance, he's going to be met with an invitation. So it's just one of those things to where it's like, I would rather her approach me than vice versa, because you just never know where it could land, So a lot of women, though, felt the same way that lady felt, to where it's like, why aren't the men approaching? This is what y'all asked for. And the brother, he even brought that up. He gave all of these different scenarios of how a man could try to approach a woman, where they could meet, so on and so forth. And for every circumstance, there was an excuse. Oh, I'm just trying to work out at the gym, so leave me alone. If you see me at the grocery store, I'm just trying to grocery shop and go home. Leave me alone. If you see me at a dating event, I'm just here to support my friend. Leave me alone. If you see me at the club, I'm just hanging out with my girls. Leave me alone. So again, the men are like, well, gotcha. Let me go over here, stay in my lane, and not bother you. And now a lot of the women are feeling the effects of that, and they do not like it. But it is more. Let's get into it. Again, like the video, share the video, and subscribe.
Y'all talking about why men aren't approaching women anymore? It's because men have been fucking brainwashed to think that they're fucking worthless if they're not in the right position to fucking trick on you. If niggas can't fucking pay y'all bills, men, a lot of these men are not in position to do what y'all speak on social media. I don't know if y'all know, but constantly saying this every single day is brainwashing men. That's why you're not getting approached, because these men have been brainwashed to think that they need to be more than who they are now.
Oh, put a 3 in the chat if you agreed with what this brother said. I'm gonna put my 3 in right now. Put a 4 in the chat if it's like, nah, he just lame. You know, he's just the type of guy that no woman wants. Y'all let me know. But I'm going to drop a 3 because that is something that we always see online on social media. You have a lot of these women saying, oh, I deserve this type of man and I need this type of treatment, this type of lifestyle. And if a man cannot deliver that to me, need not apply. Don't talk to me. I'm not even going to give you the time of day. So these men are starting to second guess themselves like, well, I know already just based upon what I'm seeing all the time. Again, brainwashing me, programming me to believe that, yeah, I'm not this guy that is making millions of dollars a year. I'm not this guy that is able to, let's say, sponsor you a bunch of out of the country trips every few months. I'm not this guy that drives this type of car, lives in this type of mansion, you know, has this type of clothes, so on and so forth, jewelry. I'm not him. So how about I save myself the embarrassment, the heartache, you know, and all of that, and just stay to myself. And if she finds values in me, then she can say something to me. But no, I'm not even going to set myself up for failure like that. Because a lot of these women, let's be honest, a lot of these women online, the way that they broadcast what their standards are, no man could reach. To be honest, even if the perfect man existed, he still wouldn't measure up. For crying out loud, we just had another dope discussion the other day of a woman getting rid of a perfect man. So all across the board, a lot of the men are feeling like how he's feeling. Well, we don't approach you because we know there's no chance in hell of you even finding value in him. And what really breaks my heart is the fact that women don't understand that it is something so beautiful and fulfilling and getting with a man that is already well on his way and collaborating with him effectively as a unit, as a team, combining resources, pouring into one another, having reciprocity. It is a beautiful thing. And so many women miss out because of what they are hearing online. And even if there are women who are open to getting with a man who, let's say, he's not measuring up to what a lot of the women online say that a man is supposed to be. Well, even if you have a woman out there that is open to giving a guy a chance and trying to work with him and do this and the third with him, they're going to more than likely second guess even giving him a chance based upon what her friends may say, what her friends may think. And to me, that's trash, and y'all need to get out of that. If you like him, if you see value in him, go after it. All right. See how it goes. See where it goes, because you never know. And with you all setting yourselves up to pretty much be alone, it's going to be very, very difficult for you all as women to find that stability and security, love and companionship that every woman needs. Okay. It's only a matter of time before you all start being very regretful and remorseful about pushing these men away. I mean, we're seeing it happen now. Why aren't the men approaching us? Why aren't the men talking to us? Why aren't the men flirting with us? Why aren't the men giving us compliments? Well, because you all made these men feel like there was no use, because he's inadequate, because he does not measure up. And to be really, really frank with a lot of you ladies, and I'm not trying to be mean, y'all are not even on the same level of these men that would give you a chance. So y'all should be so honored and so lucky if they even talk to you in the first place. But I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm not trying to start no fights. But I do want to bring up what type of world that we have created to where now the women are thirsting for men's attention and they're getting flat out ignored. Okay? They're being avoided. And I know y'all are feeling that now and regretting your decisions now. And I just hope that it's able to turn around for you all, but it's not looking too promising. It's really not. All right. But yeah, I thought I would come on here with you all very briefly and let you all know what's going on. These men are not playing games with these women. All right. I refuse to get any kind of charges on me. I refuse to have any kind of case put on me. No, ma'am. Stay over there. I don't care how much you gyrate. I don't care how much you pop, lock, and drop it. Do those splits. No, ma'am. I will pack up and go every time. Oh, Lord. But anyway, y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you all on the next dope discussion, okay? And please let me know y'all's thoughts, opinions, and feedback about this. Are you the type of man that is avoiding women, ignoring women because you don't want no problems? Or are you a guy that's still open to, having that female interaction? Okay. I would love to know that. I hope y'all are still open to having that female interaction. I just really advise you all to be cautious and careful with how you approach because that could be dangerous. But y'all let me know, okay? I'm going to see y'all later. Much love and peace to my crown head.